Howdy, this is Father Jason Cargo from St. Mark Catholic Church, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about All Souls Day, and I want to share a story with you that kind of relates to All Souls Day. Of course, All Souls Day is the day where we remember those who have passed away. So the faithful departed, and we pray for them. So there's this wonderful church in Rome called the Church of St. Mary and the Immaculate Conception, and the church itself is a beautiful church, Baroque in style, but it's not what makes it unique and special. You see, this church, it's on its way to the Hard Rock Cafe. That doesn't make it, or the U.S. Embassy. That doesn't make it unique or special either. But what makes it unique or special is what's in the crypt of the church. Okay, and actually now, if you go and visit, it's actually part of a big museum run by, I believe, the Franciscans. And so in the crypt of the church, there were 6 chapels or cells. And so you go down into the crypt, and the thing that you'll notice is, yeah, it's dimly lit, but each of those little cells are filled with human bones, femurs, tibias, fibulas, skulls, clavicles, little toes and fingers. Every single part of the human body that is a bone is in those little cells. And the unique thing is, they're in some places they're stacked on top of each other, but in other ways, someone decided to make designs out of them. Different ornamentation along the walls, different chandeliers and tables and chairs, and even little skeleton people doing different activities. Now this developed because they had all these bones, and someone decided to make an artistic depiction. It's not necessarily approved. The church doesn't want that to happen anymore. But the idea at the time, many centuries ago, there was this land from soil from Holy Land that was brought in, and the people thought they had to be buried in that land, and so they ended up being unearthed, and new people were put in. They had to put the bones somewhere, so they stacked them up, and then someone placed them. But as you journey through, as you can imagine, this is quite macabre, right? As you go from place to place, imagine that. Imagine dim lit rooms and a bunch of bones and little skeleton people and chandeliers made out of bones and etc. And you get to the last room, and I'll never forget. It's very special. There's the same type of scene, and then except there's a little skeleton person holding a sign. The sign says this: "What you are, we once were. What we are, you one day will be." Let me say that again. What you are, we once were, and what we are, you one day will be. This is a sign that the little skeleton person was holding, right? So what is he saying? He's saying, remember death. One day you will die. Part of All Souls Day is remembering the reality of death. And so we pray for those who passed away, and then we also pray that we may live our life fully to glorify God here on earth. I hope that you have a blessed and holy All Souls Day. God bless.